Hello and welcome to Shikra Academy's UPSC Mains PYQ series. In this series, we will be discussing the MCQs asked by UPSC in GS papers from 2013 to 2024. Today is our day 17. Let's begin. Now, this particular question was asked by UPSC in 2024 General Studies paper 1. What is regional disparity? How does it differ from diversity? How serious is the issue of regional disparity in India? A 15-mark question that needs to be answered in 250 words. Now, mapping it with the syllabus, we see that the subject it has been asked is society, and from the topic that is regionalism. Now, looking at the approach, in introduction, we describe the regional disparity, and in the body, we write about the regional disparity in bit more detail, the difference between regional disparity and diversity, seriousness of regional disparity in India. So, basically, we introduce the answer and connect it with the body in introduction, and in body, we address the demand of the question. And in conclusion, we give a forward-looking conclusion or a way forward for the problem. Now, in introduction, we write, regional disparity is a persistent and complex challenge in India's development journey. It refers to an unequal distribution of resources, opportunities, and development across different geographical areas, leading to a significant variations in economic growth, living standards, quality of life within the country. So, this is our introduction in which we introduce the topic that is the regional disparity. Then we write about regional disparity in the body in bit more detail. So, regional disparity denotes the imbalance in socio-economic development among various regions of a country. It manifests as differences in income, infrastructure, employment, health, and education between states, between districts, or even within the same state. So, the disparity can be interstate or it can be intrastate as well. For example, states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, states on the west side of India and in the south, they are economically advanced as compared to states in north and states in the east, while states such as Bihar, Odisha, Jharkhand lag behind in certain development indicators. Now, for comparing regional disparity with diversity, it is always a great approach to make a table to compare different dimensions. Now, regional disparity is about unequal development, while diversity refers to the natural or cultural differences that adds to the nation's richness. So, regional disparity is quite opposite to a regional diversity. So, by definition, we can say inequality in development and resources. For regional diversity, we can write variety in culture, language, and ethnicity. That is diversity in culture, diversity in language, and diverse ethnicity. Now, by nature, inherently, regional disparity is negative because it highlights the inequality. And this regional diversity, it can be positive and it can also be neutral because it celebrates the differences among the country. Then the impact of regional disparity, it leads to social and economic tensions in the region. Regional diversity, on the other hand, enriches society and fosters inclusivity. Example being like the poor state of infrastructure in Bihar, as well as comparing it with good infrastructure in states like Gujarat, in western Maharashtra, in southern states, and different languages spoken across India is the example of regional diversity. Also, the different cuisines, different clothing style, these are also the things that adds to the regional diversity in the country. Now, the seriousness of regional disparity in India, why it is a matter of concern, why it is serious. So, it is widespread and persistent. Regional disparities are deeply entrenched with central, eastern and northeastern states facing chronic deprivation in housing, education, health, and economic opportunities. Socio-economic consequences: high poverty rates in underdeveloped regions, migration from richer states to the migration from poorer states to the richer states, which leads to urban crowding and social tensions in the destination states or the states which are getting the migrants. Then, hindered national integration and inclusive growth. So we have talked about how widespread it is, how persistent it is, and what are its socio-economic consequences on the country as a whole. Then we'll discuss about the structural causes. Why it is serious? Because it is a historical neglect, uneven industrialization starting from the colonial times, and skewed investment pattern. So investment is coming in those states or in those regions that are already industrialized, that are already developed up to a certain extent. So the corporate houses or the development institutions, they are not investing in the regions that are lagging behind. Also, policy failures and inadequate infrastructure in the backward regions. So the reason behind lack of investment is that there are policy failures, law and order situations in certain areas, also the inadequate infrastructure due to corruption. The current scenario is like states like Odisha, Bihar, Jharkhand, Assam suffer from high deprivation, while Kerala, Punjab, Goa enjoy better socio-economic outcomes. Now, even within developed states, there are pockets of deprivation persist, pointing to intrastate disparities. And the example can here be Maharashtra. So the western Maharashtra region around Mumbai, Pune is a metropolitan region, and it is far more developed as compared to the hinterlands or the interior of Maharashtra, mainly regions like Marathwada and the Vidarbha. Now, in conclusion, we summarize the answer and we also give a way forward. So, regional disparity is a serious impediment to India's goal of inclusive and sustainable development. And unlike diversity, which is a strength, disparity threatens the social cohesion and equitable progress. Addressing this issue requires targeted policy interventions, increased investment in the lagging regions, and a focus on decentralized region-specific development strategies. Only through such comprehensive efforts can India bridge its regional divides and ensure a balanced growth for all its citizens. So, we are giving a forward-looking conclusion. Also, we have addressed the problem. Okay, that problem is there of regional disparity. Now, what we as an administrator can write in our answer is that we can give certain suggestions. So, these suggestions or the way forward should always come in the conclusion. The PDF of this model answer will be available to you on Shikra Academy's Telegram channel as well as WhatsApp channel. Thank you.